Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with the latest on what to expect for the week ahead. As today we close the weekend with lots of sunshine, just a few high clouds across the area as temperatures at most locations have stayed in the 50s today. And you can see some changes going to be on the way here as we have an upper level ridge off the west coast right now. This ridge does extend on up into western Canada, and a series of disturbances that are lined up here. We have a big upper level low situated right here. We're going to see this piece of energy and this piece of energy all swoop down into the eastern half of the country here in the next week or so, which will kind of reinforce the cooler temperatures that moved into our area this weekend. And of course, with that northwesterly flow that we have above us, means the dry weather is going to continue, as tonight we will see a clear sky. Tomorrow, expect a few clouds to mix in with the sunshine. We'll see a mostly clear sky tomorrow night. Notice the wind shifting around to the south and southwest. That will allow for a bit of a warm-up as we go through the middle of the work week ahead of that second surge of cooler air, as that sunshine will last through Tuesday. We'll see a partly cloudy sky Tuesday night, and then that next surge of cooler air will begin to work its way into the area on Wednesday. Kind of doubtful that we'll see much of anything as far as rainfall from that system. That's what most models are showing. You can see these surges of cooler air which are going to be coming down. There's the one for the middle part of the work week. We'll see a bit of warm up, and then a third comes in for this weekend. It is possible some models, including this one, do show a little bit of rain for Friday night into Saturday of this weekend. Then we'll cool off this weekend, and then we'll kind of settle back into warmer. You can see the ridging building back into the middle of the country, which will set the stage for a warming trend that will take us through most of next week. So let's take a look at the blended models for the next 10 days. Not much rain, if any, for most of the Arclitex. If you do get some rain, chances are 1/10 of an inch or less, and right now the chance is looking highest over the southern sections of the area. A couple of people have asked me, are we done with winter? And the answer is it very well could be. This week that we're about to go through could be amongst the coolest that we see this winter. This takes us through most of the rest of January, and you can see that warming trend I was alluding to next week. Lows, nothing really outlandish here, as we'll struggle to make it to freezing during the next couple of weeks. And longer range models, which take us through most of February, show that we will stay close to, if not a little bit above normal, with actually temperatures warming up a bit during the last half of February. So it doesn't look like, in terms of long-term cold, that we do have any in the future to speak of. That being said, your forecast looks like this for tonight. We will see temperatures a bit on the cold side as we'll dip into the 20s and low to middle 30s. 34 tonight in Shreveport, 30 in Texarkana, 26 degrees for the nighttime low in DeQueen. Tomorrow, I expect lots of sunshine. It will stay rather chilly with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, 58 in Shreveport, 56 in Texarkana, 57 in Marshall, and 55 degrees in Natchitoches. And your 10-day forecast shows that we will see highs in the 60s Tuesday, Wednesday, another surge into the 60s Friday. We cool off this weekend, followed by another warming trend early next week, as we will see our next chance of rain likely hold off until next Wednesday.